Hi guys, welcome to my coffee show. My name is Jack. What I want you to do right now, just imagine that you are drinking espresso. You are sipping it from your favorite cup, sitting on a couch, and it's a perfect espresso. You hit all the notes that you were aiming for. Everything is perfect. What you are really feeling in your mouth, it's our bodies responding to the chemical compounds in the coffee. So our sense of taste and smell giving the feedback to the brain, and from your brain there is information sent that this coffee is good or bad or whatever. Where the tastes are coming from? Well, if you have a green coffee bean, there are obviously some fats, some sugars and some proteins and different organic compounds in the coffee. Obviously that will influence the taste, but where the taste really develops is when we are roasting the coffee, and during that roasting process we are increasing the number of volatile compounds in the coffee. There are some volatile compounds before roasting in the green coffee beans, but the main purpose of roasting is to actually develop that flavor, develop those volatile compounds, and apparently there are like thousands of them, or at least 1,000. But what interests us is maybe 20, 30, and the synergy between them and the other flavors in the coffee. And last year, some clever scientists discovered that if you were pouring coffee over cold metal, you can magnify those volatile compounds, and that can deliver more flavor. More flavor to my cup? Yes, please. And that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to play with my balls today. Yes, you heard correctly. I caught your interest. Those are my frozen balls. I bought them on Amazon. I will put the links in the description. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm not endorsing them or anything, but well, if you want, you can get them. I think I paid £15 for the pair of balls. The way we do it today, I will pour a normal shot of espresso, we will taste it, I will tell you what I can detect there, and then we will pour espresso over that frozen ball, and we will see if there is any difference in the taste. There are many ways I was thinking about how to do it. I thought maybe I could incorporate the Gabi dripper. I think the easiest way would be to put it on the filter basket, but I don't want to prolong the contact of coffee with the ball, because obviously there will be significant drop in the temperature. So I don't know what it is really, but I found it in my drawer, one of my drawers. So I will put it on top of the glass, put the ball here, and I will pour an espresso shot. And by the end I will tell you if I can detect any difference. So if you're as excited as myself, definitely click like, consider subscribing, and well, let's do it. My biggest problem here will be that I think there will be a difference in the temperature. At least that's what my mind is telling me. Pouring the coffee on a cold surface, even for a few seconds, that will lower the temperature of the espresso shot. And many people claim that the way we drink our espresso is not how it should be. We should wait until it cools down a bit, because our sensors, our tongue, it can only detect certain flavor notes in a certain temperature range. And today I have a special coffee. If you look at that, that's the coffee in a generic bag, and I bought it from the coffee shop in London. If you ever had a chance, that's a Nostos coffee shop just outside Battersea Park station. From outside it doesn't look that much, but every time I get there are such a lovely people working there. Each time they inspire me to do new things or to try new things and so on. They roasted it themselves. So that's the Colombia pink bourbon variety, and that's a naturally processed coffee that was fermented for like 150 hours. When I first tasted it, it was too fresh, so that still got that kind of a smoky aroma from the roast. It's slightly too dark for me. It's medium, but too dark for me. But then I tested it a few days later, and oh my god, so many flavors. But I will tell you about the flavor notes when we taste the first shot. So 18 grams of coffee in, 42 grams of liquid out. I will use the La Marzocco Liva style profile on Decent. The shot looks great, nice crema. You can say maybe it was a bit too fast, 27 seconds. This is a great tasting coffee, but it is tricky. Each time you get a coffee that's been fermented for a long period of time, you don't need that long process to extract the flavors. Even if it was a light roast coffee, and this is a medium, smells of like a syrup, melassa, something sweet, maybe strawberries, maybe even a hint of rose. Cheers. It's the kind of coffee, guys, that it tickles the right spots in my body. If it was slightly less roasted, I have to talk to them. There is a little bit of the bitterness that I would like to take slightly down, but the flavor notes, the juiciness. So stone fruits, cherries, pomegranate syrup, a little bit of rose water. So much is going on. The sweetness, the sourness. It's almost perfect. So we've got 9.42. And that gives us very decent 22 over 22% extraction. Oh, let's pour the same coffee, the same grind settings over the ice bowl. We have a shot. It doesn't look as good as the other one. I kept the glass hot, I kept this one hot before we pulled the shot, but I can already feel the cup is not as hot as with the previous shot, so that can influence the taste a lot. But smells exactly the same, could be a tad more sweeter, but it could be my imagination. Cheers. It's definitely colder. It feels thicker. I'm getting different flavor notes. I still have the previous shot, which is colder now. I will try to compare it, because there is something going on here. I'm not sure exactly what. And now this one again. It looks like the bitterness went down here. The shot feels more smooth, but I think I like that bit of sharpness in the previous one. It actually accentuated the flavor notes more. Here I'm getting more smooth. The body feels, I don't know why, maybe because it's cold, the body feels thicker. We will do the refractometer test on this one as well, so I don't want to finish it. I like both of them. I wouldn't say this is better. Okay, let's put it this way. I wouldn't say this is better. It's slightly different, but the flavor notes, I wouldn't say I'm getting tsunami of flavors. Well, it's not that difficult to do it, but lots of work, and the results, if you want, next time we will do something similar with the pour over, if there is an appetite for that kind of experiments. Yeah, it looks like it's lower. 21% extraction, that's still very decent, but it looks like it's 1% less. I have no idea why. Here we have it, guys. Slightly, it's not what I was expecting, but that's why we're doing those tests. So the first shot, I got more in terms of sharpness of taste. I enjoyed it more. The second shot, it felt more like there was more body there. And the notes were more syrupy, but we lost some of those nuances. I mean, I could still find them because I knew where to look. I know this coffee. The notes were not as crisp. So yes, there was a difference. I'm not sure how much of that is due to temperature, a different temperature between those shots. That could be the main culprit here. You know what, the main reason I record those videos, I run this channel, is because I'm curious. So if there is a question, I want to find out. Sometimes the results are great, sometimes like today, not so great. My videos are never like a statement or the final statement. I want to see them more like the beginning of conversation. If you ever tried this kind of experiments, let me know in the comments. How did you like them? You can experiment with different things, and those bowls are not expensive, and you can use them for drinks. You can use them to cool the drinks as well. But for today, thank you very much for watching. My name is Jack, this is My Coffee Show, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you, bye!